I'm melting. What's up, people, and welcome back to the channel. Once again, saying hi from the beautiful country of Austria, Central Europe. It's summer, it's sunny, sun, and more sun. Really, now, not joking. I know that in winter, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I want the sun, I want some warm weather. But now it's getting insane. Right now, in this exact moment, we are something about 37 degrees. 37 degrees, I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we're gonna have like 38 degrees. Yes, I know what you might say, like, oh, in my country it's hot. Yeah, in my country also it's hot. I'm from Colombia, I'm from South America. I know about high temperatures, but we are in Central Europe. This is Austria. We are now, let's say, 1 hour away from Vienna, the city of Vienna, where I live. And now I was visiting some friends in the mountains. Now I'm coming back to the city, and everyone is talking about this. 37 degrees in Vienna is something, it's not normal. This is way too much. And right now it's windy, finally, but it's warm, like I feel like melting, literal meaning. And this type of summer, this sun that is always hitting your face and your skin and your body, you feel like a frying chicken the whole day, is rather dangerous and painful. Sometimes you go like for a swim, but you have to look for shadow. If you expose yourself to this sun the whole time, it's really not fun. Right now, I'm in one station waiting for the train to take me to Vienna. I forgot the name of this little town, but it's you know what, one of those beautiful, cute, small, random towns, a little bit kind of 2 hours away from Vienna. And I was visiting some friends in the mountains, but now it's time to come back to the city. And we're looking forward to the weather, because in the city of Vienna, it's funny. Even though, I mean, it's very flat, and even though it's kind of surrounded by mountains, not tall, big mountains, but there is some vegetation, there is like no wind at all. So you feel like the sun hits your face like directly the whole day until, let's say, 9 p.m., sometimes the daylight in summer. I mean, in my biological clock, is totally like messed up. It's windy. But yeah, sometimes the days are just crazy long, because I don't know, but I function with the sun. You know what I mean? I go to sleep when it's crazy dark, because that's what I like. That's how that's how my body reacts to light somehow. And in summer, with this type of sun, sometimes we have daylight until 9 p.m. And then when it's something around 8 or 9, visually it looks like 5 p.m. So I'm like, is it that late? Oh my God, it's 9, because I feel tired. So I don't know, that messes up with my mind and my kind of biological clock a little bit. But anyway. All right, it was not that bad. It was a little bit delayed, like 5 minutes delayed, and I almost took the wrong train going to actually a different city. I don't know, but I'm happy. There is air conditioning here, so I'm gonna be in Vienna in kind of half an hour, and then yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what we do, even today or tomorrow this week, because the weather is gonna be, I mean, the weather conditions are crazy. When you check the weather app on the phone, it's saying that we have like a red warning because the temperatures are just way too high. But yeah, there are always ways to go around the heat, and we're gonna try to survive. We're gonna try to use a lot of sunscreen that I'm not using much. Maybe some swimming, maybe some, I don't know. We'll see. So my dears, finally I just got home. It's a little bit fresher here, even though it's hard to escape from the sun these days. And I was cleaning the table. So I just got home, but I'm ready to leave again. It's very hard to escape from the sun. The sun is right there shining 24/7 these days. Super hot. That's why we need some water. Yes, water. So one of the best plans for me that I can find my balance in this hot weather in the city of Vienna is going to the river. Yeah, the Danube River. There are many places. There are many nice spots around. I got my shorts, my shirt, of course, the socks. I'm gonna get my bike, and I have a couple of places around the Donau. It's called the Donau or the Donau Insel, like the island. There are many places around. I mean, there are many places you can find some shade, some nature, some river, and that's the way I kind of balance out my days when it's too warm. Sometimes I swim, at least I walk on water, or just appreciate, the flow of the river, and that kind of helps a little bit with these days. No more talking. I need to leave now because it's getting like warmer and warmer, and even though being close to the river is not that the temperature is lower, but it brings some freshness. You know what I mean? Let's take the bike. Let's go. It's a beautiful ride. I love it. Very natural. I just enjoy it. I just enjoy it. Bike and we go. So my people, we're gonna have a little stop right now for water. So we have the city in that way, we have part of the river. This is an island, and then we have part of the river on the other side. So literally river surrounding this island. This is only exactly 9.5 kilometers from my home, but actually this is from where the ride actually starts. This is my starting point. Because from this point I can go south, which is amazing, natural, beautiful, also north, and I don't know how I decide. Like maybe today we're gonna go like kind of to the north side. Actually, it's not even north. I have to check the compass. For me, that's south. This is north. That's how I navigate around the city. But it's still early because it's only 9:45 a.m. So it's pretty okay. The traffic was heavy, a lot of bikes around, but still very nice. A little bit of wind, pretty okay. Now, the issue with the Donau Insel, this place around here, I'm going to show you in a second. Now they are putting up tents and stages and stuff like that because this is the best place for festivals, like summer festivals and parties, like beach parties and all those things. So yeah, it's still cool, but I can see a lot of like little constructions, stages and all that for the upcoming events of this summer 2026. Well, more than that, I'm just going to hydrate. And yeah, I think we're gonna go up, which is, you're gonna see, it's more natural, it's really cool. Now, for the people who are not from Vienna, let me give you a tip. When you come to the Donau Insel, this bridge usually is the main bridge that is gonna bring you from the city to the island, to the river and stuff. But if you stay around here, everyone is around here because this is one of the U-Bahn stations, like the train station. Inside this, like in the middle, there is an U-Bahn station. So walking distance, this is where people go because people leave the U-Bahn or leave the train, or sometimes they come walking from the city and they stay around this area. And that is exactly why you should not be around here, because it might get very crowded and probably we wouldn't like that. In this moment, you might not see it because this is totally weekday. People are working, it's very early in the morning, so it's pretty okay. But a little bit later in the afternoon, people are gonna be sitting here, having picnics, having lunch, having coffee, having a drink, having anything. On the other side, it's way better, but we're gonna go way north, where actually not many people go because it's farther, so you might need a bike, or some people go by scooter, or south. Same thing, like people only get there. Or south, same thing, people get there by bike or a scooter, but by walking distance, it's a long walk under the sun, so that's why people avoid going there. That means less people. So just keep it in mind when you come. This is the U-Bahn station. Don't stay around this central area, even though you might have some bars. Yeah, but if you like, if you like to be surrounded by people, good for you. I'm not like that. I'm looking for the places like are more like peaceful, natural, that I can really read a book, enjoy myself, listen to music, or even suntan alone. I don't want people around me. So my people, we continue. Now let's say I'm in the right side of the rainbow. This is the cool place. Now, as you can see, not many people. I can literally sit anywhere. Now I'm looking for a spot that besides bringing me some shadow, also gives me some peace, some comfort, some loneliness, some nature. And there is a lot around. I just don't like open spaces like this because By the way, I don't like to suntan. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't like to suntan. Just like feeling like a chicken roasting in the oven, that's not my thing. And I really cannot stand the sun too much, so I need shadow. But this is it. Now we're gonna go to a nice place, which is more like forestry. You know, there are more bushes, more trees, more shadow, and it's amazing. But guys, if you come to Vienna, you can rent a bike if you don't have one. You can rent a scooter if you don't have one. Just ride along. Don't stay in the main center of the Donau because everyone is there. Just look for the other places that are even cooler. Here they practice surf, like kite surfing and jumping and all that. Very nice. It's an amazing place. I believe I can fly. Now, something else to mention that some of you might be very interested in the main center, when you just leave the U-Bahn, like let's say the middle of this whole island, you might use, no, you have to use swimming suits, right? But once you start getting a little bit away from the main area, you might start seeing more people who are free, clothes free, no textiles, nudity and freedom and all that. And a little bit further, either north or south, you have the FKK areas or the FKK. I don't know how to translate it in English. Is the how do you call that, clothes-free area where you can be just exposing your skin and receiving the sun in every inch and corner of your body, which I totally recommend. Once in a while, it's amazing to just feel free and just do it. The cool thing about cities like Vienna and many other cities in around Europe that are more like open-minded about this topic is that you might feel kind of safe, kind of confident, kind of secure of doing it. There are some places designated for this, and many people go. Mostly like retired old people who are doing nothing else with their lives but enjoying the sun, literally on their bodies. But also there are other places that are more private in case you just want to be with your couple, or you just want to be by yourself and you don't want to wear anything. You just want to be like this, the same way you came to this world. It's totally possible, totally legal, totally okay. So yeah, perfect place to enjoy this in case this is part of your lifestyle, or in case you just want to experience textile-free type of life. Yes, it's something, not something. Whoa, we made it. We just found a spot. I just found a spot that is pretty lonely. I've never been here in this one. I'm usually around the area, kind of looking for places. There are some people also already, having some places always occupied. So sometimes, I mean, you want privacy, and also people, I understand, people don't want other people to just sit next to you. It's like sometimes in the beach. The beach is lonely and huge, and and somebody has to sit next to you. You feel uncomfortable. I understand that. So if somebody's in a place, that's yours. You found it, you enjoy it. And I found this, and even look at this. Somebody constructed this little, I don't know, little teepee, little tent. I mean, I can put like a blanket, and boom, it's a tent. I have river here. Maybe I'm gonna I don't want to get totally wet. I'm gonna enjoy my granola bar right now, and maybe then I'm gonna at least, go in and try the water a little bit. Oof, so hot. I just like to, I'm gonna listen to some music, chill, relax a bit, and there is a chance that I'm gonna show you a couple more spots around. Yeah, perhaps I'm gonna leave a map with all the spots. I have a map for cycling, very cool places that you can go by bike. And at the moment, I'm gonna chill, and I will see you in a bit again when I'm on my bike. In the most crowded area, now we have like beach. full beach all around, nice to swim. Then you have the restaurants around here if you want to have like some drinks, some food, whatever. This is a cool one, very cool one, nice views. You can cross this bridge on the other side. You can look, you can even rent boats. Everything about renting boats. So if your thing is enjoying the river, the water, more like relax with food, with a drink, well, the main area of the Donau, like in the center, might be your place. Yep, it's crowded, more people. You have to come early to find the good spots. Possible, yeah, sure. But as always, I'm gonna ride a little bit more down, let's say south, my south. I was totally north. Now we are going down, again to the areas that are more peaceful, not many people. And I try to go actually as far as I can with the bike because it's less accessible for people who walk, so it's literally less people. So let's keep the ride, and actually I'm gonna go swimming. So the first place was more, so the first place that I show you is just like a little river. It's like a little creek. It's like a little branch from the Donau. Very hidden, very nice. And very beautiful to sit down, to read, to listen to music, to relax, to reflect, etc., etc. Now I'm gonna go to a place more like to swim. Here in the Donau we have two sides. This side that is literally like jumping into the water, very nice. The other side, let's say, has more like beach. No, you go kind of the sea level and you can start walking through the rocks and then you make your way to the river. And it's gonna be nice. It's too hot, and that's how I fight the little sun right here, this baby. So let's go swimming. Now look at this, all for myself, not a single soul around here, literally nobody. I can choose like any spot I wish. I'm just looking for a place with shadow or with some sand, but look at this. Yeah, but I've been riding a little bit, that's the truth, and it's hot. So in case you are interested in the stats, it's been now 2 hours that I'm around and exactly 42 kilometers. I'm rather slow, I think, because I'm doing the video. I mean, I'm trying to look for locations to show you guys, but yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is what you look for when you want to go to nature, to swim, to relax, silence, peace. Yes. Well, people, and if you're looking for a place to swim, look at this. Look at this. There are like 1-2 people around, but I feel absolutely in peace. Now I'm ready to get the sun because I feel my skin like roasting like a chicken in a grill. Look at that. Oh my God. This is waiting for me and I'm gonna do it now. Oh man, I cannot even explain this. And look at this, still so many spots. If you're interested in knowing like the exact locations, like these places, if you want, text me. Just text me, Instagram or YouTube. I'll be happy to help you. So this is just gorgeous and beautiful. Now time to go home because I'm kind of hungry. I'm gonna have some late breakfast and lunch and see each other soon. All right, now it's time for a break. I need to drink something cold. Let's see what I find in this place. Hello.
Hello.
I've heard that you have panela con limon.
Yeah.
Can I have one, please? Wow, this is crazy. We're gonna have panela con limon, which is a very South American drink. And I've heard that this place have it. Well, I mean, it's called Inca. Inca, you know, Incas, like, you know, South America and stuff like that. That's cool. Let's see. Muchas gracias. Now, finally, we're home and in the terrace. Now the sun is kind of setting. It's already like, yeah, it's 6 p.m., but as you can see, a lot of light. But now we go for something more chill. This is another way that I used to, chill when I'm home, to escape from the sun. I feel very grateful and happy that I can enjoy from this terrace because we have this shade. I have a couple of umbrellas, and days like today, like, we want to have some fun, right? We want to eat some food, have a drink, but going outside is like just not an option because it's just way too hot. So easy thing to do is just grill, do a barbecue in the terrace, and if it's too hot, I just can put the shade, and that's gonna be give me some comfort. And finally, I can escape from the center, the people, the heat, and I'm gonna show you guys my grilling skills. And my dears, talking about this heat wave that is like going into Central Europe and Austria, no, it's not normal. People are telling me, like different people, friends and colleagues, like for 30 years, this is like, one of the hottest summers. It was like 2 days ago, we almost reached 40 degrees here in the city of Vienna. That just doesn't happen. And I have to tell you, at work, sometimes it's just impossible. Because in every building, any room, any office, they are like saunas. You are sweating the whole day. It's like, I cannot wait to come home and just get something a little bit more like comfy or fresh. And people who are working in offices, I know the struggle. This day has been just melting hot. So this summer is nice, have a drink with a friend, having a barbecue at home that you saw the other day. I was trying my little grill right here in the terrace, very cute. Go for a swim, doing some sports, but careful with the timing because I think that the early hours of the morning are the best because the sun is not that direct, but kind of midday and sunset, that's really heavy. But now today is Friday, so it means that there is a chance that I might go for a drink. Second issue is like many places, like cool places, are crowded because everyone is going for a drink in this summer. Everyone wants to go out, having a nice drink and enjoying that because it looks beautiful. Even though it's hot and you try to run away from the sun, it's really nice. So I'm gonna check out what my options are, and I think we're gonna go for a drink. Yeah, it's Friday, why not? So people, I was not really ready to do a video today. Today I was not going to film anything because from these summer weeks at least, there is just full sun, full summer, full heat. Today is raining. It's raining. I couldn't be happier really. We really needed some water because it's been super hot these days. And I was really praying to the universe for some water, and today is the day. And I'm really sure that little plants, little flowers really are thankful and grateful and excited about this weather. Little bit of water for the soil. But anyway, I need to finish a couple of things, and then literally I was not ready to film anything today, but maybe we can just walk around the city, now the summer heat is cooling down. So yeah, I'm gonna finish some things and then let's walk a bit. I don't know, probably the sun is gonna come because it's only 11:30 a.m. So probably around 1 it's gonna be sunny again. We will see. So people, and I really don't understand how is it raining, how is this possible, but I couldn't be happier. But actually I'm getting a little bit wet, like way too wet. You know, I was waiting for the rain, it's cool, but actually I need an umbrella. And as you can see clearly, my outfit is totally summer outfit. Now I'm a little bit wet, but well, thank you, thank you. I'm not ready, but let's just walk around a little bit. Maybe I find a nice coffee. It's time for, you know, an early afternoon coffee. Well, very early because it's not even midday. But what else can I do? What else can I do? I was expecting sun, talking about the heat and all that, but actually it's rainy. But let me tell you something. Last winter, climate change is really changing. And for the first time in my life, I'm facing it. Because in the last winter, people were actually saying like, oh my God, we have so much snow here in Vienna. In Vienna, there is not much snow. It's a very, plain, flat city surrounded by mountains. And I don't know, there is not much snow usually. But there was snow. There was snow. People were going out. It was beautiful, super, white all around. Um, and everybody was saying the same, like, oh my God, finally snow after like 20 years, etc., etc. Many people said that, like, oh, when I was a kid, 30 years ago, we had a lot of snow, but not anymore. But look at this year, we have snow. Winter is here, blah, blah. And now the same story is repeating. Same with summer. Yes, sometimes you have those days where the heat hits, where the sun is there the whole day. This summer is different because temperature is reaching like 40 degrees almost the whole day, the whole week. So that's a different story. And people are saying the same, like, yeah, maybe 20 years ago, a couple of days were super hot, but it was, Vienna is not like the summer, hot summer destination. But now it is. And actually, it is so much that the city is adapting to this weather because now they installed in different places of the city these, I don't know what to call that, sprinklers, like these little like showers, like, very soft showers that you can just pass by and kind of refresh yourself. They're like spreading, sparkling some water, like very thin water. But now there are many places around because people need it. It's getting way too hot. Not today. Probably if I pass by today, they're not working. Today is the wrong day to be talking about heat. But yeah, that's the thing that is going on. Okay. Yeah, no, but let's go for a coffee. Hello again. Just right behind me, these are the premises, the quartiers of the Hofburg Palace. All the royalty, the princess. Right here in this way, we have the Museum of the Princess Sisi, which is one of the most infamous princess in Austrian history. Yeah, she lived here in Vienna, and yeah, a lot of history. That Vienna is a life museum. It's a city that is a life museum. But more than that, I wanted to talk a little bit about stereotypes. When I say that I'm from Colombia, I mean talking about heat, and I say like, oh my God, it's so hot here, like I'm sweating because in the office, in the place where I work, it's like a sauna, literally like a sauna. This past week, I feel that I lost weight just by just sitting the computer and sweating. The issues I tell people, hey, it's so hot, it's so warm, I'm sweating, and they're like, but you are from Colombia, you are from Colombia, you are from South America. And that is absolutely truth. But the issue is that some people are lost geographically. Some people don't really have the dimension of the size of countries. And that's why please go to Google and check the true size of countries so you realize people in Europe think that Colombia is, I don't know, like Switzerland, like Austria. Colombia is a huge country. And most countries in South America, Colombia, if you put the map of Colombia over, like an overlay, over Europe is, whole Europe. It is more than the whole Europe. It's huge. So when people say like, "Oh, you're from Colombia, so it's hot." Like, yeah, it's hot in some places, but I'm not from the coast. I'm not from the Caribbean, where probably it's hotter, more like round. Yeah, but I'm more from the mountains. I'm from the coffee region, and the altitudes are very high, meaning it's cold. And yeah, for sure we have warm weather, but weather is more humid. There is a little bit more wind, I would say, different from Austria. Because here in Austria, sometimes you sit down like outside in a garden, one of the beautiful gardens that Austria or Vienna has, a city full of beautiful, beautiful gardens, and you can have a picnic, but you feel no wind. It's just dry. Oh my God, my chain is. Vienna is full of beautiful gardens. This is an example of it. This is not even one of the most beautiful. This is just a random park, but there are many beautiful gardens. You sit down, you have a picnic with a friend and stuff, but you feel no wind. Literally, you can almost hear your skin roasting, like when you're frying a chicken. You know what I mean? It's like you are sitting there, the sun is hitting your skin, is hitting your face, and you see people just pouring water on their faces, or they have some type of like sprinklers, like they spread water on their faces and their bodies because it's just hot. It's just like being inside an oven. There is no wind, there is no air current. You're just there, just receiving the sun. So that's why I don't know. It's not the best. When it's too hot, going to the city, you are gonna be not even tanned. You're gonna be sunburned. Yes, people, as expected, it's sunny. I mean, literally, like 1 minute ago was sunny. Now the sun is hiding a little bit, but this is just one, like, yeah, kind of 1 hour apart from the time that was raining. Now, now it really changed just like that. Now I'm using my sunglasses. The sun is here. Everything is dry. Like nothing happened here. Like no rain. Not a single drop of rain touched the ground today. This is Vienna. You can never be completely sure, completely appropriately dressed. You just don't know. Just flow with it. But to be honest, I'm not gonna complain much about that. I mean, in one day having different weathers, rain, heat, that's a bit refreshing. And yeah, I wouldn't complain about that. I'm happy how it is. Now it's sunny. Look at that. Now it's sunny. Nice. And this is a clear example of how life is. I was complaining a little bit about my clothing, like, oh no, it's rainy, it's cold, I was getting a little bit wet. Now it's like amazing. Now I feel bad for those people who have like, they're having sweaters and now they're taking them off. People who are sitting down having a coffee, outside the restaurants or the cafes, they're taking out the sweaters, the hoodies, whatever, because now it's hot again. And today I'm literally improvising, just showing you guys how summer. Also, the weather is a little bit unpredictable. Sometimes it's just hitting 40 degrees. People are just roasting like chicken on a grill. And then there is one day that randomly starts raining. Yeah, that is life here. Anyway, let's use the magic of film making and let's see each other in the future. In 3, in 2, in 1. People, so new day, new sun. And again, we are in totally, the last day was kind of rainy a little bit, but now we are again in total summer. Again, temperature going up to almost 38, 40 degrees. It is really hot. Fortunately, today we're going to do something very nice. During these very hot summers, one of the main issues is being like in the inner city. I don't know, maybe the concrete, the buildings, that kind of absorbs all the heat. So it feels sometimes like a little oven. And even though, for example, Vienna doesn't have like tall skyscrapers and buildings and all that, still sometimes there are no wind waves. So literally you feel like, you feel just the sun in your skin the whole day. So that's why today I'm so lucky that one of my friends invited me to a lake house. So it's a little bit out of the city. We are kind of 1.5 hours out from the city of Vienna. And in this place, they have access to a private lake that I'm going to show you in a second because it's really, really, really cute. And as you can see, this is like a small little, I wouldn't say town. This is not a town. This is a little village, let's say. It's like a big neighborhood, but it's not in the city. I would say it's very luxurious, you can just not randomly live here. And all these places, these are like summer houses, probably, like there is nothing to do around here. Like I haven't seen a school around, but not even a hospital. Like literally these are places that you come, you enjoy summer, maybe perhaps also, winter. These are like holiday, houses, holiday, these are little houses. I saw a couple of apartments in the other side, but it's cool. So let me show you the lake because it's gonna be nice. And something that I love, they have a paddle board, so I can go paddling a bit, even though I'm not a professional about it. But I'm gonna show you. So probably today we're gonna close this video with some barbecue, some lake house, some swimming, some paddling, which is very amazing. The house is this one. Let's check it out. So you tell me, isn't it cool? Very cute little house, like house in the beach. We have all the amenities right here. We're gonna have a barbecue later. And look at this. Look at this. Access to beautiful private lake that actually is luxurious because you can only share this lake with the people living around the lake. I think it's an artificial lake, but still it's amazing. Let's check it out from down. As you can see, I'm not a professional kayak driver, but yeah, let's try to row a little bit around without crashing into everything like this. Oopala. Okay, let's go. So people, what is the city of Vienna doing to kind of fight against this heat wave that is kind of, punishing Europe and Central Europe and small cities like, Switzerland, Vienna, and even South Germany? There are a couple of things that they are doing. One of those is that there are many projects. I've seen them. There are projects for planting trees. So there is a lot of let's call reforestation, which is very amazing. And not just because of the trees and the oxygen and the plants and the green areas, no, but it's also to create shadow. Sometimes in many cities, call it, I don't know, New York or, it's full of buildings and skyscrapers, and that's the only shadow you have. But something like to be fresher than that, or kind of plan B, will be having trees. Trees is the natural and best option to create shadow, the green areas, the space and nature that it helps a lot. Secondly, as I showed you before, in the city now they are creating these mist and water sprinklers. And also, as I showed you before, the city is installing more of these water sprinklers around the city, or water mist, there is this that you pass by and then you can kind of refresh yourself. That's a very, very good idea. And also these machines, as you saw, I think I showed you, there is mist going from the top that you can kind of little feel the water in your face and you feel refreshed. But also you can drink water or refill your water bottles. That's a very good idea. Guys, in this heat wave, I know and I understand that not everyone has the chance to go to the ocean. Maybe you live in a very far away continental city, meaning no entrance to the beach or the ocean. Well, then keep hydrated, a lot of water. Do not forget the sunscreen. For me, those two things are hard. And I have to confess it, those things are hard. The thing of drinking 8 liters that you should drink a day. Yeah, is it? I don't know, I forgot. The 8 glasses of water, and I just can't. I drink a lot of coffee, which is actually not the most, it's not the ideal. But different from that, the sunscreen, sometimes I just don't care much about it. And actually now I feel that I'm getting roasted. And when the temperature is hitting the 40 degrees, your body is gonna say thank you. Once I come home, after having the sunscreen and all that, I get like creams to refresh, like the aloe vera and all these creams to keep my skin a little bit, stronger against the wave of this merciless sun that is striking our every day. Well, guys, I have to say this has been absolutely refreshing, amazing. Now I'm a little bit exhausted of the swimming, the jumping, the kayaking. It's time for lunch, and probably later I'm just gonna chill a bit. I brought my book, so I'm gonna sit down and just enjoy the wind and the breeze. And this is the good side of summer, at least, right? Oh wow, this is just relaxing. Probably this is one of those things that I'm kind of craving the most. Just a little bit of solitude, a little bit of silence, a little bit of just me time. And I think this plan of coming here, first of all, gave me the extraordinary chance to kind of reconnect with myself, but also show you guys a little bit of, my vlogging life here in the country of Austria, beautiful city of Vienna. I cannot complain about this. But as I said before, summer is beautiful. Just, always we have to be considerate with our body and our skin and drink water, sunscreen. Yeah. But different from that, like, enjoy it. I think I've done so much, and this is just the beginning of summer. I just started my holidays. So literally, ride your bike, see your friends, go outside, enjoy the sun. Because sometimes I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot, it's so warm, sunny the whole day. Yeah, but then I remember those times in winter where it's just like 7 months of darkness and coldness. And yeah, and in those times I'm like, where is the sun? Well, here it is. My prayers were heard. Here it is. So just chill and enjoy. All right, my people. And from this beautiful location, from this beautiful activity, I wish you all a nice summer. Stay hydrated, stay in the shadow, and please do not forget to subscribe, to like, to comment. That's gonna help me a lot. And for sure, now that I'm coming more into my holiday time, I'm gonna start recording a couple more vlogs and videos and being a little bit more active. Please check it out. My social media about coffee, all the good coffee locations in Vienna and any place that I go to. I'm going to nice cafes, taking pictures, doing a little bit of review. So in case you come to Vienna or any of the places that I travel to, you have a little coffee guide in case you know where to go to enjoy a nice cup of coffee. So just check it out. The good old coffee. Just go check it out. See you very soon.